Hello, besties. Today, we're going to be learning how to detect bias. Hi, I heard you want to detect bias. Well, I'm here to help. We'll start with this tidbit. Just because something is biased doesn't mean it's true. It isn't true. Doesn't mean it isn't true, and doesn't mean it is true. And just because there are a bunch of opinions doesn't mean the truth does not exist. Doesn't mean the truth doesn't exist. There is a truth, guys. Maybe multiple truths sometimes. But sometimes there's only one truth. And sometimes the truth is more complex than anybody will ever know. Or sometimes the truth is just very simple. Maybe no one knows the truth. But anyways, look at this line I made. I didn't know I could do that. I don't know how I'm going to close caption this video. This is going to be the most difficult thing in the universe. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but still check. And if I didn't, I'm very sorry. Anyways, here's a pun. How do monsters like their eggs? Terrified. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Anyways, keep in mind some of the examples I will be using are fake. You'll see a red star if it's fake. I'll post a comment about it later if I mess up. Note to self, remember to unhighlight parts. I'm talking way too close together for this to be easy. I need to talk clear and concise and not talk extraneously. Oh my god, did I just use that word? Anyways, okay. 1. Let me type it. You need to triangulate. Find multiple sources that say the same thing. Doesn't have to be the same way, but the more sources, the better. Example, a YouTube video saying there are snakes living everywhere on everyone's houses. On everyone's house's roof. That's wrong grammar, but anyways, a YouTube video what isn't that anyways, a YouTube video saying there are snakes living everywhere on everyone's house's roof isn't that trustworthy. A YouTube video, the NPR posts an article, so does CNN, and you see some posts on Twitter about it, then maybe start checking your roofs. Then, you need to, what should you do next? Guess. I'll give you 10 seconds. Pause the video if you want more. 10, 11, no, did I say 10? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 11, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I hope if you didn't have enough time, you paused the video. Warning red, the color red. If you said check credibility, you're correct. Wrong, you're. A giant news corporation probably has more staff to research compared to a YouTuber, but that doesn't mean News Corp is the only place you can get news from. Far from it. Just be careful, even if a lot of people people or News Corp say it. It doesn't mean it's true, but you kind of do need to triangulate. So this is really hard to put into practice anyways. Also, here's a note. A scientist has more credibility on science than a politician. So if a group of scientists come out and say something, but gaggles of politicians say the opposite, if the thing is science related, trust the scientists, because they have more expertise and their job calls for them not to be willy-nilly with the stuff they say. No, Grammarly, I will not rewrite for clarity. I don't know why I'm grammar correcting it. It's not like I'm going to use it for anything else. So the big thing is bias, obviously. That's what the whole video is supposed to be about. Here's a checklist. Guess what each one is. As I undo it, what is the first one you should check? Okay, you guessed? Where's the money from? Where are the people getting their money from? This one. Who owns the place? That's explanatory. Who owns a thing? Their life experiences. Next one. I can't do it. Just try to guess like all the rest of them. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Who is it? A small creator or a big media project? Perhaps somewhere in between. The persons or teams who made that piece of content, ideologies, both in practices and in theory. Okay, that one means like, okay, what do they say their ideology is? And then what do they actually say? Like, what do they actually do? Like, something can say they're centrist, but post alt-right conspiracies. In practice, it'd be alt-right, but in theory, they're centrist. So that's how you can, like, see where they're coming from. They think, like, maybe if they post some alt-right article, you could be like, so this is their best approximation of center. Maybe that's worrying to you. Maybe not. It'd be worrying to me. Anyways. Then if it's a larger scale project, check the ideology with the ones usually posted in the whole media project's ideology. Okay, that one, like, you know how, like, the New York Times? Yeah, maybe it's, like, centrist. I know some people say New York Times is liberal, but, like, okay. You can think that. I'm not gonna stop you. I can't stop you. I physically can't. Anyways, but for the purposes of today, the New York Times is, like, centrist. But they get these contributors people, and these contributors write their own articles from their own perspectives. What are their perspectives? You can't just look at New York Times and go, New York Times is centrist, therefore everyone they bring on is centrist. No. They could literally have, New York Times could bring on, I don't know. Not that it's likely, but, like, let's say they bring on, like, an eco-hippie, but an eco-hippie that's, like, anti-capitalist. Is the New York Times anti-capitalist? Answer yes or no. There is a correct answer. They are most definitely not anti-capitalist. But they brought on an anti-capitalist in this example. So, the article is going to be anti-capitalist. Anyways, what else? Who gains from the story being told this way? Like, let's say a centrist article. I'm no offense, centrist, by the way, picking on you today, but a centrist article being like, capitalism is good. Who benefits? Rich people. There. Anyways, like, that's an example. Anyways. Remember, centrism is an ideology, guys. If someone wants to stay in the center, that's a political choice. Even being apolitical is a political choice. You choose not to be involved. Oh my god, and here's like a little note about like criticism. And not like how a company takes criticism. That is also important. Don't try to strain your eyes reading that yet. But how do I put this? But like how a news thing or a news source criticizes something, be it like the current U.S. President Biden. Can you tell I'm aggressively American? All my sources and all my things I've noticed are American. Anyways, not noticed. I meant like said. Like, let's give an example. Fox News and Democracy Now!, if you don't know what Democracy Now! Is, go look them up, tend not to be President Biden friendly, unlike CNN. For very different reasons. Fox might say he's too socially liberal and criticize his expansion of civil rights for people. While Democracy Now! May say he's too warmongery and criticize his Middle Eastern policies. That doesn't mean they're never right or never wrong. It certainly doesn't mean they are always equal amounts of right or wrong. One of them could be more correct more of the time than the other. And it certainly does not mean the besties at the cable news network are always right. The Washington here's more examples. The Washington Post is owned by Jeffrey. I had to pause it. Anyways, the Washington Post is owned by Jeffrey the Bezos. Is it likely to be criticizing of him as other? What happened to me? Anyways, the Washington Post is owned by Jeff Bezos. Are they going to criticize Jeff Bezos like other news outlets? No, they're owned by Jeff Bezos. I don't care what. You're not gonna go after your sugar daddy. I'm sorry. CNN is center-left. Because America's so far right, CNN is actually more centrist to people outside America, but that's besides the point. Are they gonna criticize Biden as harshly as others? No. Because they are the center news, the cable news network. And they lean towards Biden's ideology. Of course they might criticize Biden. It's not like they're going to say, Biden is our perfect leader, supreme in all the way, supreme cream of the crop. We will always do what he says. They're not going to be like that, guys. Bias doesn't work like that. Bias is maybe not referencing some things. Maybe bringing up other things than, something else. Maybe looking the other way on small things. Maybe, what else? Not focusing on, things. Anyways, Fox is right wing. Were they gonna criticize Trump as harshly as others? No. I didn't just sell myself out and say I'll give more examples verbally, vocally. No, I'm not. I'll do a video on monopolies later. Why am I promising to do all these things? I'm not doing that. No. What is this? No! Oh my god, there's only 20 seconds left. And anyways, that's it. Have a nice day. Eat your water and drink your food. Is there anything else? No. Smile. Bye-bye. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Have a nice day and eat your water and drink your food. Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. You are wonderful and you deserve human dignity. Yeah. Bye-bye. I'm just going to wait for the timer to run out.